Today's video is a simple tips and tricks video on every single Cuphead boss phase, including the DLC. If you find this useful, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed, because even just seeing that number go up by 1 makes me so happy. Anyways, let's get into it. Now onto the route pack. First phase, one tip would be to use the dash to jump over 2 if you're uncertain about getting hit by any of the projectiles. For the second phase, stay close and do small movements back and forth if necessary. For the third phase, bait the lasers into the middle and focus the mini carrots. You can easily smoke bomb away from the lasers. Goopy Le Grande. For the first phase, just stay close to him, as close as possible, and just spread into him. Absolutely destroy him. If you're close to him, he physically can't jump onto you. For the second phase, remember to use dash a lot. For the third phase, it attacks on its third turn around, so when it goes left and right, on the third time that it turns, it will attack you, so anticipate that and dodge it with a dash. Ribby And Croaks. For the first phase, jump up and down while firing and focus the flies that are directly above you. Remember to jump over the first and last fireball, ducking the others. For the second phase, don't be afraid to move with the wind, as that is actually quite a safe thing to do if you are unsure about getting hit. For the third phase, the platforms consistently get faster in an easy to learn rhythm, you just need to practice it. Hilda Berg. For all the default phases, try to kill the bots, predict and dodge the laughter before it even happens, and bait the tornadoes towards the centre, then dash vertically. For the second phase, which is the bull, dodge before it attacks in a consistent rhythm. It will stop for a millisecond, and that gives you enough time to just smoke bomb, dash out of the way. For the third phase, circle around, dodging the arrows and passively destroying the stars. For the fourth phase, the red UFOs mean to fly through, the brown means to bait out. They're very simple, you just need to watch out for stars as they will be the majority of hits you'll take on this phase. Cagney Carnation. For the first phase, prioritise killing the minions and then the flying nuts. For the second phase, duck under the blue leaf and wait till the last second and jump dash over all of the acorns. For the third phase, stay central and remember to dash if having to clear 2 platforms. Beppi The Clown. For the first phase, jump and shoot the ducks rather than aiming specifically for them. For the second phase, prioritise killing the balloons if you can't immediately think of a route to dodge them. For the third phase, don't jump when the horse comes down, stay central. For the fourth phase, try to kill some penguins as they spawn and use the floor to dodge baseballs. Don't be afraid to use both layers. Djimmi The Great. In the first phase, there are multiple different attacks, so I'm going to go through each of them individually. For the swords, dodge backwards, and don't forget, new swords can arrive from the chest. For the cats, the sarcophagus goes where you go, so force it to be central and left. Circle around most of the cat jewels. For the jewels, be alert, dodging up and down, quite simply, stay back. For the second phase, use the bomb, mini-plane through the holes and wait to see where the blades are before moving into the area. For the third phase, stay up and bomb, quite simply. For the fourth phase, the turban follows you, so focus on that. Move up and down to dodge the puppet shots, but generally avoid the turban. For the fifth phase, stay central. Pick a specific corner to sit in when a pyramid lasers, and you'll be absolutely fine. Baroness Von Bon Bon. Once again, this fight has multiple different versions of the first phase, so I'm going to go through them all separately. For the corn, it stays on the same track, so stay right and jump when you need to. For Pac-Man, wait far left and in the last moment jump and dash over him. For the gumball machine, just do little movements to dodge the gumballs. For the cake, move to where it was when it jumped. For the second phase, the final phase, focus on simply dodging the head. It'll be easy just to parry the roller. Wally Warbles. For the first phase, you cannot be hit while against the left edge, quite simply. All you need to worry about is dodging the bullets. For the second phase, dodge upwards and then downwards, then upwards. Keep a consistent rhythm, it's so easy. For the third phase, don't be afraid to get into the egg circle and make sure to dash to get in. For the fourth phase, bomb centrally. Don't forget about the pills. Grim Matchstick. For the first phase, stay high as possible to dodge the fireballs, and try to bait the tail to spawn far left or right so that it's easier to dodge. For the second phase, wait for a fireball to crouch and jump in the opposite direction to which way it's facing, and don't jump unnecessarily. For the third phase, use the charge shot and be precise/timed with your shots. Don't just spam because that will punish you. Stay high, there are always clouds above the flamethrower. Rumour Honeybottoms. For the first phase, stay high and move to the opposite side, avoiding the bombs. The second phase has multiple different attacks as well, so I'm going to go through them individually. For the missiles, stay on one platform and move up and down accordingly. For the ball, move circularly around. For the triangle, get ready to jump away as soon as it spawns, move away from where it's moving. For the third phase, when she activates her swords, move as quickly as possible from where she is. For the fists, learn their patterns, as it isn't actually targeting you, contrary to popular belief. Dr. Khal's robot. For the first phase, take out the laser first, then shoot out at least 2 drones so that you have enough space to sit. Remember to parry. Kill the bombs ASAP and stay low. Deal damage when it's safe to. This is a very complicated first phase. Choose the order that you feel most comfortable in, because each attack can be taken out separately. For the second phase, use bombs and circle round. Try to kill the bombs. For the third phase, patience, and slip through the pattern. There is a very easy pattern in the shots. It isn't random. You can see it and you can tell when you have a chance. Werner Werman. For the first phase, simply smoke bomb through the catapult projectiles, watch the fire and smoke bomb through when he charges. For the second phase, stay on one side unless you have to move. The bottle caps have generous hitboxes. For the third phase, stay central, kill the ghosts when possible. Captain Brineybeard. For the first phase, always be aware of the chest. Kill the squid ASAP, learn the cannon timings, move back and kill the dogfish. It's a reasonably complicated phase for the amount of stuff that he can do, but overall most of the things aren't actually that dangerous. For the second phase, focus on the chest. Jump over the fireballs, and you can dash to dodge the chest while under the laser. People forget that, but it is a safe thing to do. Cala Maria. You need to get good RNG, but generally stay back and learn the patterns of each attack. For the second phase, try to kill the eels in front of her face. Spam both parry and shoot to break out the stone. For the third phase, dodge first, freeze quite easily, up or down, then position yourself in preparation for being frozen. Sally Stageplay. For the first phase, stay close and smoke bomb through when required. Parry heart and smoke bomb when she drops from ceiling. For the second phase, stay close and smoke bomb through when required. Bait the robots into a corner so that they are less of a hassle. For the third phase, stay underneath and smoke bomb through the wave. For the fourth phase, just focus on dodging the umbrella. The Phantom Express. For the first phase, use the roundabouts and spam forwards, making sure to parry the bars. For the second phase, stay at the edge of the platform when possible. The hands can't actually hit you when you're on the side of the cart. For the third phase, spam into one, then stay in the opposite corner to the other and just shoot when necessary. For the fourth phase, when it toots, stay down and jump over the bone circle. Parry the tail whenever possible so that you can get damage in. King Dice. Now, King Dice has many different types of boss fights, so I'm going to go through them all individually, and you can choose whether or not you want to go into each boss. For the first boss, stay back and learn the timings. Remember to kill the olives. For the second boss, only the bottom chip needs to be jumped over, so just duck. For the third boss, stay back and focus on jumping over the fireballs. He has a lot of health, so don't get lazy, basically. For the fourth boss, kill the bird when possible, and be patient when planning jumps. The conveyor belt isn't that fast. For the fifth boss, learn the timings for the parries and stay up and central. Remember, you can smoke bomb through the skulls. For the sixth boss, stay back and dash through the ghosts when you see them coming. For the seventh boss, parry and jump over, dash through the balls. This one can be quite difficult on expert, but she's quite simple on regular. For the eighth boss, quite simply stay central and slight movements to dodge the balls. For the ninth boss, patience, just don't get lazy, that's usually when you get hit. This is a very simple boss. For King Dice himself, all you need is parry practice. If you aren't good at parrying, you're not going to get through this box. The parry hitboxes are very generous on the cards, but yeah, you should only bother doing damage to him, by the way, when he isn't using the cards. The Devil. His first phase has many different attacks, so I'm going to go through them all individually. For the snake, move to the opposite side of the screen, make sure you kill the minion before you actually get there. For the fireballs, stay central and jump through when you're able to. For the kick, you want to jump away from the centre and then dash back towards the centre when possible. The timing differs depending on how far through the first phase you are. For the spider, quite simply, dash whenever it's about to land on you. For the second phase, move to another platform to dodge the axe, then parry the bomb. It doesn't have a hitbox, by the way. Chips fall in order of the platforms so that you can keep note. For the third phase, kill the beasts with a special and use spread to kill the flyers, as they can be quite dangerous. For the fourth phase, quite simply jump out and back in to dodge the chip. It's more stressful, of course, because it is the final phase of the final boss, but it is simple. Now onto the DLC. Glumstone The Giant. For the first phase, there are 2 different types of attacks, so I'm going to give you a hint for each. For the geese, dash if your platform starts to rise. Do it immediately or you will get hit. For the cauldron, prioritise the parries. It doesn't hit you that often. Generally for the first phase, make sure to kill the gnomes that spawn because they can overwhelm you. For the second phase, stay in the corners and move when the gnomes are close to jumping at you / spawning under you. The ball trajectory depends on the puppet's positions. For the third phase, simply stay central and parry the bones when you can. Mortimer Freeze. For the first phase, stay central and move slightly to avoid the minions. You should focus on killing them. Dash to dodge the whale over the minions. For the second phase, bait the ice blocks into one spot, then move away. Jump / dash over the snowman / spikes. For the third, patience is key. Move with the platforms and sometimes allow the platforms to move you away from the projectiles. Dug-on dogfight. For the first phase, stay central. Duck under cat balls and jump through the bones. Focus on destroying the fire hydrants when they appear. For the second phase, stay central and spam roundabout to the sides. It will absolutely destroy them. For the third phase, simply stay calm and tilt your head when the boss tilts. Parry off with pink lasers, jump over the red bowls and stay under the yellow bowls. Esther Winchester. For the first phase, stay back and central in comparison to her. When low, just stay really low to avoid the dynamite. Kill the minions when possible. The second phase, patience at first, then stay low to bait the safe projectiles to stay low. If not possible, then slowly move up to avoid them. For the third phase, stay back and don't focus on damage, just focus on dodging the meat / sausages. For the fourth phase, patience is key when finding gaps to go through. Chilies will rarely obscure you. Moonshine Mob. For the first phase, spam as much as possible into the spider. Only remove bombs that are central. The roundabout should passively kill the minions. For the second phase, stay in the corner and smoke bomb to dodge. It is an exploit, but if you're having trouble, it's easy. For the third phase, stay central and only focus on dodging the balls. Parry the tongue if it's on the bottom. For the fourth phase, you need extreme care. This is the hardest phase in the entire game. You need to be incredibly careful. There isn't much health, but his attacks are mental. And finally, Chef Saltbaker. Dash through the bottom lemons, focus on the fireball subconsciously, move with the sugar until safe to jump through, kill the dough animals, and don't underestimate the strawberries. For the second phase, just shoot the bottom 2 salt shakers. Stand still until you have to move to dodge the fireball or spices. For the third phase, stay central at first, then jump and dash to the side that doesn't have the saw. For the fourth phase, parry if about to be hit, and remember to use the dash if necessary. And that was it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. That was a nice quick video. It took me absolutely forever to make, by the way, because I had to make all the notes and stuff. But yeah, I hope it was all useful. Let me know down below if you actually got any help from this and if you managed to get through a boss because of my advice. Anyway, yeah, see you around. Remember to subscribe.